Hello, this is Prabha from Genotronics. Today we'll be seeing how to use a bronchoscope. This is a wireless bronchoscope. It's manufactured in India, Kota, Rajasthan itself. This is a totally wireless scope, also portable. Let's see how to turn it on and let's see the working of the scope. So here is a power button. On the screen, this is a 10-inch display. You have to press it. The screen glows. And this is the wireless transmitter with this. So there's a connection here. You have to match the dots on the scope with the transmitter. When there's a click sound, that's how you know that the scope has been attached. Now, from the setup, we'll have to check if it's wireless or cable. So right now, if it's cable, we'll have to choose wireless. Okay. The scope needs to be turned on from the top. Long press. The scope has been connected. It has an HD resolution for both image and video. There's an angulation button here. So this is the steering of the scope. So there's an angulation given of 180 by 130. So 180 is up, which is the other way, and down it's 130 degrees. There are two buttons here. One is camera. So on single click, there's a picture, and for long press, you get video recording. So here you can see on the corner. So now video is getting recorded, and same long press, it gets stopped. Also, while recording pictures, you can also simply click pictures with just single clicks. Long press and the video turns off. On the left hand side, there's a button for adjustment of the brightness on the screen. And here we have an option for white balance. So in case I want to do white balance, you get an icon here, so you know that it has been white balanced. Now I'll show you the freeze option we saw earlier. So when you want to freeze a particular area while doing a scopy, you have to go to function switching. From there, frozen, back to camera. You have to press on the left button, which means the brightness button. So now it gets freezed. You can click a picture or video and then back. Again, if you're going through a scopy, you notice something. Again, you want to freeze, same. You can freeze, have a look clearly, and then back. The length of the scope is 600 mm. It comes with a working channel of 2.0 mm. The outer diameter is 4.2 mm. And this is the suction and this is the working channel. Moving ahead to sterilization. So this is how we disconnect. We detach all the connections. You have to connect this PTO cap before you put into side X. There are different ports given here. The first one is for SD card. Like I said, when the storage is running full,
the internal memory we provide is 8 GB. So when that is already out of storage, you can always insert an SD card and store the photos and videos you're recording. The next one is USB cable. So you can directly connect this monitor to the laptop or PC, and you can directly extract the pictures, videos for report generation. This one here is an HDMI port. So you can connect the HDMI cable here. When you want to connect this small monitor to a big medical grade monitor, you can use this port. You can connect the HDMI cable. You can either use HDMI to HDMI or HDMI to DVI. Then here, this one is for USB stick. The next one here is for disposable connector. Also, when you're connecting the wireless transmitter, or when you want to change the connection from wireless to wired connection, there's a cable connection which goes through here. The other one is here. This is for the charge button for this particular monitor. This is a 10-inch display monitor. When you turn on the monitor, you get many options here. Firstly, while connecting the scope, you have to keep in mind whether you're going with a wireless or a cable connection. So from here, you have to go to the setup. From video source, you'll have to select whether it's a wireless connection or cable connection. So for example, if I'm going with the wireless connection, it already is wireless. But for cable, I'll have to go to cable. Okay, and now, since I don't have any connection right now, the screen is black. Same setup, you go. You have to, if in case the time is not correct, you can always choose to change the date and time here. There's a language option here. So these many languages we offer. You have to look for the transmitter whenever you're facing any difficulty to connect to it. With the wireless option, you can always search the nearest Wi-Fi to connect to the screen. Okay. Then the storage, there are two types here, flash and SD card. So if you haven't put SD card, it will be flash, because the internal memory is occupying the images, whatever you're clicking and recording. Then is function switching. So from here, there are two options, dimming and frozen. So usually we keep it dimming, but if you want to freeze and look for a specific area while doing a scopy, you can choose frozen, and from the brightness button, then when you perform the scopy, once you've selected the frozen option, you go to the scopy, back to your scopy performing, and then you have to click on the right brightness button. So that's how you can freeze and look for a specific area. And when you go to the file manager, you'll get all the pictures and videos here. So while uploading, you simply have to connect the USB stick or USB cable directly to your PC, and if it's a USB stick, you'll have to connect to the monitor here, and then simply select. For example, if I select all, I just have to upload, and within seconds all the pictures will get uploaded to the USB stick.
So it comes with a detachable power cord and power extension. This is how we connect, and it goes to the power supply. To the yellow jack, and this is how we charge it. About the transmitter, we simply have to put it here in any of the jacks, press, and then lock it. And now you know that it's getting charged.
As you can see on the screen, we have these sizes available in the reusable bronchoscope. With disposable, we have only two sizes, which is SBF 2.8 and 5.2. For more details, you can always connect to Genotronics